Now that you are set up and ready to operate your network system, let's begin by creating a list of files to transfer to your machine. Click the View File icon just below the System's menu. The top section should display your computer's folders. Locate the files you would like to transfer. If you would like to transfer each file to your machine individually, drag and drop each file into the File List section separately. This will create one file group for each file dropped in the File List section. To the right, we can see each group that was created in the File Group section. If you would like to transfer multiple files in the same group, press the Control button while clicking on the desired files to highlight them. Or click and scroll over to highlight the files you would like to transfer to that group. Then drag and drop the entire group into the File List section. This will create one file group for those files, as you can see in the File Group section on the right. If you forgot to highlight one or more files when creating a file group, or later decide to add a file to a group, check the box of the group you wish to add the file in. Open the Operation menu and select Add. Once the Add File window pops up, be sure to change the files of type to All File if you're wanting to transfer files other than .dst, .dsb, or .upt embroidery files. Select the file or highlight the files you wish to add. Once the file or files have been selected, click Open to add them to the list. You can view the files you just added by selecting the different groups in the File Group section. If you have a file or a file group that you no longer wish to be in your list, you can delete them. Check the box next to the file or files you wish to delete, or right-click off the list and select All to check the entire file group. After that, right-click in the section off the list, select Delete, and click Yes to delete the checked file or files. Once your file transfer list has been completed, click the View File icon again to close out the display in the top of the screen. You should have a list of 1 to 32 drives listed in your USB Floppy section. If you're unsure what node number or numbers your drives are, you can find out by watching our network hardware video. To verify everything is connected properly, right-click in the blank area off the list and click Select All. Then click the Query node icon under the transfer menu. This will check to see if the drive is there at each ID or node number. If it recognizes the drive, it will state Query End in the Transfer Information column. If the drive does not have a correct ID number, the drive is not recognized, or there isn't a drive with that ID number, then the drive will continue to display waiting in the Transfer Information column. If any of the connected drives have not been found, right-click in the blank area off the list and select Cancel Task. The Cancel Task window will open, and check the box next to Query Node. Click Delete to cancel the query. This will stop the program from looking for a non-existing drive. You can also cancel other tasks by checking the specific drive, right-clicking in the section off the list, selecting Cancel Task, and choosing the task that you wish to cancel. Click Delete to complete the whole cancel. To customize your USB floppy list for easier use, open the System menu and click Machine Information. The Machine Information Setting Table window will pop up. Here is where you can enter the machine names of the USB drives for your convenience. Double-click in the Machine column to enter a machine name for your USB drive. You can do the same for the Model column. Click OK when you have completed making changes. The main screen only shows the machine name that you just entered and neglects the machine model, but entering information into the Model column can be used for additional detail when necessary. You are now ready to transfer files to your machine. The network system transfers files in groups from the File Group section. To transfer files, check the box next to the group you want to transfer and check the USB drive or drives you want to transfer them to. Click the Send File icon under the Transfer menu to send the files. You can also select multiple groups to transfer at the same time by clicking on the groups. And then before you click the Send File icon. It will begin transferring the files and show the files that completed transferring on the top left in the Disk Drive Content section. The files that have been added to the drive can also be deleted through your PC by checking the box next to the file you would like to delete from the drive, right-clicking in the empty section below, and selecting Delete File. Select Yes to delete that file. If you would like to view the history of the different users in your system, open the Systems menu and select Soft Note. When the Soft Note window is opened, enter the name of the person you would like to view the history of in the username box. Select 0 for the node number and select the event type that you prefer. There are specific tests you can search for, or you can select All Event to view a complete history. Make sure that Channel 1 is selected and click Query to search the history. This will show all events that this user has done, including the date and the time each task was performed. Click the Exit button to close out the window when you are finished viewing your history log. You now know how to create a list of files and groups, how to label your USB drives, how to transfer files, and how to use SoftNote with your network system.